Hello and welcome back to my channel and to a new video. If you're new around here, my name is Nicola. I make lifestyle videos and today is the day that you're watching this and I haven't filmed anything, so I thought I would do a very chatty get ready with me, and it's that off the cuff that this is being filmed on my phone. I hope I'm looking in the right place. I keep looking at myself. I'm not used to it. But yeah, I just thought I would film this while I'm getting ready and just do a quick catch up really, rather than just put nothing up, because it's been a busy few days, a busy week really, and just thought I'd catch you up because yeah, I've not really had time to film anything else. So I'm just getting ready for the day in my bedroom, and oh, I've got none of this left. That's a good start. And yeah, just thought I'd say hi. So I hope everyone's okay. Enjoying this crisp autumn weather. It is absolutely freezing here today. I'm not putting the heating on, that's for sure. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't normally put the heating on anyway at this time of year. And it's mainly cold upstairs in our bedrooms, and we don't put the heating on up here ever. Not even in the depths of winter, we don't have the heating on upstairs. Maybe we do occasionally in the morning, but certainly not in the evening. We sleep with the windows open, even when it's -5 or whatever, because it's a healthy way to be, I believe. And yeah, I've suffered with asthma over the years and skin conditions and all sorts, and generally it's better not to have your central heating on for those sorts of conditions, so we don't. But we do have it on downstairs, certainly in the mornings, but not at the moment, and I certainly wouldn't have thought to put it on before middle of October, I would have thought. And I believe it's getting warmer at the weekend anyway, so so yeah, but I hope everyone's okay with regards to, cost of living and all that. It's a crazy time. It feels like at the moment, doesn't it, that like one thing ends and then the next big issue starts. There's always something, isn't there? It's never just a happy time where we can all just relax and enjoy living our lives. There's always some nightmare going on. Although COVID definitely hasn't finished. Well, not in this house anyway, because Phoebe currently has COVID, which is amazing. Just hoping that the rest of us, only me and Andrew here now, don't get it. But at the moment, we're fine. And with the new rules and stuff, she actually started feeling poorly on Sunday. And she can go back to school tomorrow on Thursday, so that's good, or as long as she doesn't have a temperature, which she doesn't. She's absolutely fine. Just enjoying having time at home. Luckily she hasn't missed too much school, because yesterday they only had a half day anyway because there was an open day, so she just missed the morning, and then Wednesdays they only do half day anyway. They have like electives in the afternoons on a Wednesday, and she does like bullet journaling and stuff, which she can do at home. She doesn't even have to be at school for that. So that's good. She hasn't missed too much because she has just started secondary school. If you're new, you won't know that, but I should imagine most people watching this are not new. But yeah, she's just started secondary and she is enjoying it. She's really enjoying it. She's made some friends and is just throwing herself into school life. She loves getting the bus. She doesn't like walking up to the bus very much. I've had to take her a couple of times, but she does tend to walk. I started walking up with her in the mornings. We took the dog and had a nice wander up, but then she wanted to go on her own, so she's been going on her own for the last week or so, and then I've been meeting her on the way home, just walking up. But actually, as the mornings and the evenings get darker, I will have to go with her, because she'll be going up and back in the dark, which isn't ideal. She thinks it's fine, but I don't really want her walking. This is a main road. I don't really want her walking up and back in the dark on her own. So I will go and meet her, but that's fine. It gets me going early in the morning, gets me steps up, which is always a good thing. So yeah, that's Phoebe. Dance is all good. She's got festivals coming up end of October. So on that side of things, it's quite quiet at the moment, which isn't a bad thing. Easing ourselves back in. Archie went off to uni on Saturday. That was a very emotional day. He is pretty much settled in, actually. He's doing a lot better than I thought he was going to do, I'll be honest. I don't want to, embarrass him by telling people what he's like, but he just likes being at home. He always has done. He's never been one for being away from home. School trips, no matter what, he's always, even on holidays, he doesn't like the change and the change of environment. So it's not just the people being around him, it's just changing environment and familiar surroundings, really. But I think he was really happy with where his halls of residence are, and the area that he's in. It's like a leafy. He's in London, and it's like a leafy part of London. He's in Islington, and I think generally, it's quite quiet. I mean, the town area is busy, but just generally around where he is, it's quite quiet. So it's not all hustle and bustle, and that's good. And it's only a 10-minute walk, or not even that, into his university, which is good. And he's enjoying the course, and he started making some friends, which is great. And yeah, he's starting to get settled. He had a couple of wobbles the first couple of days, which is normal. But seems to be getting settled. So that is a relief and really nice, because right up until the day he went, he wasn't even sure he wanted to be there. He wasn't even sure that university was for him. So, and I'm sure that it's not going to be all plain sailing from here on in. I feel sure that there'll be more issues, but at the moment he's happy, and was happy as we can expect 3-4 days in. So, but it's been a bit of a culture shock for me, really, more than anything, because although I knew I would miss him, and that's not a surprise to me, I kind of been sort of thrust into having less people around and less to do, because Phoebe's obviously got COVID. She's not been in school or at dance, so I've not had the manic rushing around that we would usually have, and then he's not here, chatting away and asking questions and in and out and whatever, needing me to pick him up or take him somewhere. And then Andrew is super, super busy at work at the moment, like crazy busy, and has been working from sort of leaving at 7, not getting back till 10. I mean, last night he got back at 11. It's been a bit of a gone from crazy busy to doing absolutely nothing. And that for me is last night and the night before, I was like, I'm so bored. I've got nothing to do. I've got no one to talk to. So that was a bit weird, but that's fine. It'll get back to normal probably tomorrow, as Phoebe goes back to school and dance and everything else. So I'll soon be moaning that I'm too busy and haven't got time to do anything. So, you can't have it always. So I'm looking forward to that, getting back to normal. Work for me has been relatively quiet. It always is. This is a busy month for gyms, and because I do advertising and marketing for gyms, and it's a really busy month for them, but the busy time for us is in August when we're preparing for that. So there's always a bit of a lull after a busy time. So I try and take advantage of that. I mean, it's not quiet, there's still lots to do, but it's not as manic. And I work actually quite well under pressure, or a lot better under pressure, I think. And I've suddenly got more hours in the day, because I used to, I work from home. I used to take Phoebe to school, and then I'd be, get your words out, Nicola. I used to take Phoebe to school, and then I'd work constantly from 9 until 3:10 when I'd leave to go and pick her up again. And then after that, if I was back home again, I'd do some more work, or if we were at the studios for dance, then I'd do a bit of work there, and I'd dip in and out of my emails. But my main bulk of work was between 9 and 3. And now I have 7:30 until 4. So a lot more time. And although that's amazing, that's so nice, Actually, 2 days a week I don't have quite that much time because I have to go and pick Phoebe up from school on a Thursday and a Friday, and I have to leave at 2:30, but that's irrelevant. Most of the time I get a lot more time during the day, and whilst that's lovely, I found myself not focusing as well as when I had to fit things in between 9 and 3. I'm seeing I've got things to do and thinking, oh, well, I can do that later, or I'll do that tomorrow, or I'll have more time, and not actually just focusing and getting stuff done. I mean, I always get it done, but I should just get it done when it comes in rather than put it off. And I've got into a habit of putting things off because I've got more time, and that I need to stop doing. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of getting into better routines and being used to just the new routines and the new way of life. I guess life has changed quite drastically in the space of a week, so it's sad in some ways. Obviously, Archie not being around, and he is a big bubbly character. Although he hasn't been at home masses over the last 6 months because he's been at his girlfriend's part of the time and ours part of the time, and so we don't see him anywhere near as much as we used to. But when he is here, he's here. So, but yeah, I'm just pleased that he's having a good time and that Phoebe's having a good time. Andrew's super busy at work, so yeah, generally life is a bit different at the moment for me. So yeah, and that's why I hadn't had time to film any sort of proper video, because we obviously were moving Archie in on Saturday, and then Sunday I spent the entire day cleaning his room. It was filthy. It was so disgusting, because even when you clean it around stuff, it's so hard to get into the nooks and crannies when it's full of stuff. So I just took that opportunity when he's taken, his TV is gone, his PlayStation is gone, all his little bits and pieces have all gone. So I took that opportunity to just get in there, and I got in with a brush on the corners of the carpets and really gave it a good deep clean. And it looks lovely and it smells nice. So that's good. And Phoebe's keen to move in there, but we're not going to do that just yet. We'll wait until he's definitely settled and knows what he's doing and is definitely staying, which I think he will, but I don't want him to feel like we've just chucked him out and moved somebody else into his room. I think that's a bit unfair. But she is in there working at the moment. I've moved my old computer onto his desk because it's a really big desk. And her desk is super small. There's not really a lot of room to work in her room. So she's now, because obviously she's been at home because she's got COVID, so she's been able to sit in there and do some school work while she's off. So that's good. And she's enjoying that. She did say, oh, can I sleep in his bed too? Because I've changed all the sheets, obviously. I was like, no, it's not your room. You've got your own room. And down here, you see that there, that is a pile of my autumn clothes that I got out from under the bed because yesterday it was so cold. And I just thought, I can't wear my summer stuff anymore. I need to get something warmer to wear. So I've had, I think 2 of the bags of autumn clothes are still in the attic, and I didn't want to go up there and drag them out because I don't know whereabouts they are. So these ones were easily accessible under the bed. So I pulled that out and I managed to get some cardigans, and I wore a dress yesterday. I've got this top out, which is nice and cozy. It only feels like 5 minutes since I did my autumn, winter to spring, summer, wardrobe swap over. I only did it in a video, maybe 4 or 5 videos ago. So I felt it was too soon to swap back, but it's definitely needed. I need some warmer clothes. So yeah, I've got a whole big pile of stuff down here. I need to get the rest out of the attic really before I can do the proper swap over, because I need the bags to put the summer stuff into, and yeah, I need the rest of my stuff down. So I'll probably do that. I think Andrew's at home on Friday, so he'll be able to go up into the attic and get them out for me. What else do I need to catch you up on? Might not be anything else. I'm ready for my day. Yeah, I think that's probably all that's going on. It's not, a busy time as far as life goes, just busy in other people's lives, not mine so much. I've been drinking far too much pumpkin spice latte and Starbucks and things. Oh, I've done a Shein. Well, I haven't done a Shein haul. I've put a load of stuff on Shein into my basket. I'm waiting for the right time to buy it. We're currently trying to sort out an issue with Archie's halls of residence, actually, because when I applied And I did apply for his student maintenance loan and his accommodation, because there's no way he was going to do it. And I didn't realise that the maintenance loan was going to come in 3 instalments. So we are topping up his maintenance loan to pay for his accommodation. And I thought it was all coming in one lump sum. So when I applied for the accommodation, I asked for that to be paid in one lump sum. Then realised 2.5 weeks ago that the maintenance loan was coming in 3 instalments. So we needed to change the way we wanted to pay the accommodation. So I emailed and they said, oh yeah, we sorted it all out, and said, oh, you'll hear from finance when it's been agreed. Still haven't heard anything, and I've chased and I keep getting ignored and I can't ring because everything has to go from Archie's email address or through Archie, and there's no way he's going to ring up and sort it out because he doesn't really know what's going on. And so yeah, at the moment he's got a lot of money due to come out of his account on Monday, and there is no money to pay for that. So hopefully that will get sorted today, because that's a little bit of a niggle that's going on in the background that I could do with being sorted, really. And he's a little bit concerned that they're going to take £9,000 out of his bank, which he doesn't have. So yeah, I think that's probably all I've got to say. Just thought I'd do a little get ready with me, and catch you up on everything that's happening in our lives. I hope you're all okay, and getting through this weird sort of expensive time okay. I will link it below. I did a video, I think it was actually at the start of lockdown when people were going to be short of money. Actually, like, most people were better off in lockdown, but not everyone, I appreciate, but a lot of people were. I did a video about ways to make money from home, like easy ways to like make extra money. I will link it below just in case it's something that you're struggling with. I do, and actually Archie has started doing surveys on a website called Prolific. I've been doing it for 4 or 5 years. I've made over £500 doing that. In that time, I could have made more if I'd done them more regularly. I am working full time. So, but if you're not working, or you're working part time, or you have more time to sit and just, they're actually quite fun. Some of the surveys, Archie enjoys doing them. He's made, I think, £40 or £50 in the last couple of weeks doing it, and he's hoping to just use it as a bit of spending money when he's at uni. So, but there's some other websites as well where you can earn some decent money doing surveys. There's some mobile ones, app ones as well, but they're like pennies, whereas most of the ones that I do are pounds, which is better. You can get your levels like of money up much quicker when it's obviously £3 for this survey, or £1.50, or the odd one that's £7, £8. And there's another site called User Testing, which pays $10 for every survey you do. But they're more like you have to actually talk, not to a person, well, sometimes to a person, but most of the time it's to just, they record your voice while you're looking at a website and telling people what you think of it, basically. But I'll leave the link to the video below, because if you are struggling, or you could do with a bit of extra cash, especially running up to Christmas, then they are definitely worth giving a go. So I hope everyone's okay. I'm going to say goodbye and go and get on with my day. Leave me a nice comment below. Let me know what you're up to, what you're doing, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.